Sorry I hit the off button. It's, I was saying, what was I saying? My fat tummy there. I was saying that, now that I am, now that I saw a show about, global, dumping, I am inspired to recycle even more. Besides, I've maybe saved around maybe eight of this in the morning time. I stop off at the public, stop off at Mount Royal College Library and just dump them all. This is from home, so this is on the bus. Sometimes it's on the bus, sometimes it's at home. This can be clean. Again, I instructed, I taught. There's nothing too much there. This is a chicken nugget box. And basically, we have little strips of scraps of recycling. Some can go in Calgary, some cannot. They say that if the scrap of trash is no bigger than a business card, then just toss it. It's too small. But this is larger than a business card. This is a smoke pack. Goes back into the bag. The bottom half of the nugget box, as you can see, is no grease. No grease. Well, no grease there. So this goes into the bag. The other half just goes into no bag. I got some gloves. The weather's gonna change, so I gotta start doing more of these outdoor trips. More of my bigger outdoor trips. More of these outdoor trips eventually. Actually, I should take off my gloves. I want to feel if it's wax. If it's wax paper, you cannot recycle. If it has debris like cookie dust here. Just empty the cookie bag, and here is from a girl called Mount Royal student called Jessie. She just left this on the ground. You're a very bad girl, Jessie. You're a very, very bad girl. Said the fat guy in the college. Said the fat guy in the garage. But you just throw that there. Timmy's bag. No wax on the Timmy's bag, so it's recyclable. Turn on the light. If it's really gunky and dirty, then you can't recycle it. But if it's like got little sort of stains, then no problem. If a whole mocha, if there's so much mocha poured onto it that it's pretty much the newspaper is pretty much foaming, then yes, you can recycle it. Scrap of paper, still good. Remember the episode that movie with Kevin Costner and Waterworld, called Waterworld with Kevin Costner, and paper was very valuable. Paper was able to be exchanged for a tree. So that's our future. That's humanity's future. We're so fucked that no more trees left, no more paper, and former cans for the scouts. Now here's an interesting thing. This is a very dirty, oily, cardboard box. You still recycle it. So what I did was I tore off the tape side. They'll do this. They'll do this for you actually in the recycling bin, in the recycling place, because they usually tend to wrap these cardboard doesn't go. They usually don't recycle cardboard until the price goes up. I learned this on the Katimavik trip too. We went to a Yukon. And my particular rotation at Katimavik was the Yukon. So we went into the Yukon Recycling Center, and they taught us this. So you can rip off this half of it. Not to sound too cheap, but I'm with the belief that every inch counts. You know, human population growth is going to double, even in our Western world where people are having less kids. At my age, and look, I'm not father material because I'm too fat and ugly, but all of you other people, handsome students out there, might be lucky. Please, I mean, I don't want you to go through the trash. This is just an experiment to see how much we're recycling, how much we can recycle. See, I'm going to reuse this mask. This mask cannot be reused because it's been heavily compromised with shit on it. But again, we're trying to reduce our use, so I'm going to reuse this mask again. Tomorrow, I'm going to take a little break from my studies, and I'm going to go down to the Potential Place. The Potential Place is the place for disabled Calgarians to go for work and for work relief. Now, this is foil paper. It's foil and it's paper, but it cannot be recycled. For some odd reason. Maybe it can. But once again, the little scrap of paper, they aren't going to recycle it. This, however, can. This is a smoke patch. So whenever I have a new policy. Whenever I see smoke packs, I'm just going to take it to the recycling in my garage. Again, this little strip of plastic won't be recycled, so it goes in here. This is too small. Man, there's a lot of smokes we recycled today. Ooh, menthols. So these are, I used to smoke menthols because it said cool on it, and I thought I was being cool. So I was saying, just tomorrow morning we're going to go on, all of us, I'm going to take you guys on a river tour. River tour of we're going to go do a river tour of my path from the workout place, no, the Talisman Center to the train station. And I think I'm also going to do my old walking route because it gets really crappy sometimes by the Alpha House. I used to go to the Calgary Mental Health Institution because I have schizophrenia, and what can I say? I have schizophrenia, so this can be reused. There's not too much fuzz there, but you gotta be careful for this side here. So what I do is just fold it up. And fold it up. Hopefully, it doesn't open up, and wrap it around very tightly, so it doesn't get contaminated on the breathing side. Once again, you know, that's the reason why I'm coughing so much is because of you pull open these things and there's cigarette butts, there's cigarette ash in there, and all this moldy stuff in there. But normally what I do is I just get the trash and I just throw it away. But I'm interested. I'm just basically curious to see how much we can actually salvage. So what I'm planning to do tomorrow is, as I'm going to my volunteering, I'm going to be going to take the long route there. I'm going to be taking the Arlington Stampede Station walk. I'm going to do a little walk around to the path I usually take to the CHMA. There's a lot of trash. There's a lot of litter there. But we've got these. We've got this, the breathing mask, and but the whole plan is for me to pick up all the discarded bottles of mouthwash. We're gonna be reading up on how, if we can. I'll read up tonight if I can recycle mouthwash bottles. Maybe I can. Then we'll bring it here, do the usual flushy flush, and then we will be able to recycle it. So this here is all recycling. This is all recycling from the streets of Calgary and Mount Royal College. You know, this is just like three weeks of me going back and forth from school. See, this is just me for going. Like for instance, remember, this one's just all this one's primarily all just paper. So paper and the plastic bags that didn't make it. In Edmonton, you can recycle old coffee cups too. They just have a power plant. Oh shit!